So we got to talk about one thing real quick. Nick from Vlogs just brought it up. Read a comment that he posted that was like a classic FUD nonsense thing, right? About mounting weapon lights on a gun.
Oh,
and I think, did you see that?
Yes.
So I think it was, I think the guy was referencing like, hey, I've never been a fan of mounting weapon lights. Just gives the bad guys something to shoot at. It's like, oh shit, here we go. And I think Nick had done the right thing, like blacked his name out. And I sent Nick a message. I was like, hey, who the fuck is that? Like, I'll screenshot that, because if that's your thought, if that dude's probably not listening to me. But if you are in the camp that putting a weapon light on a pistol or rifle gives the bad guy something to shoot at, you don't like, just stop, man. Just stop.
Yeah, it's so complicated, right? So that goes under the assumption that they don't already know you're there.
Yeah, I mean, I think people are, maybe when the lights were like mag lights or some shit like that, who knows? But the way some of these like 500 lumen, 1,000 lumen lights, you know, shining at you, I get it. It gives you something to shoot at, but it's just, I don't know. My experience has not been the case. I understand there's a ton of hypothetical arguments that, well, we just aim at the light and blah, 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 blah. It's like, I mean, from your world, have you ever heard of that happening?
Never. Not once.
Mine either, from the mill side. So I'm like,
it also goes under the assumption that the bad guy cares about shooting accurately at a piece of light. They don't care whatsoever, right? They just want to throw a hail of bullets in your direction. Period.
Yeah, I think I don't think it's just the bad guys that do that, James, to be honest with you. So
let's say it.
That's not a conversation people want to talk about, but yeah, it definitely gives itself, or is, you're making a ton of assumptions which really make people look fucking retarded, where an adversary is going to be that disciplined to pick a point of aim that is the brightest part of the light and somehow put accurate fire down on. It's just, I'm like, come on. But man, there are people that perpetuate that shit, that are doing well in this industry, that are advocating for stuff like that. I'm sure not just that guy. I mean, there's other people. For Christ's sake, I've heard stories of a guy, I don't know him personally, came from mild unit, that is still under the mindset that putting any battery operated optic on a rifle or pistol is a bad idea.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
in the same post that Nick posted, you know, the guy said, you know, you basically that old stupid FBI technique, right? We're going to hold it away from our body. Like, okay, yeah, that's exactly what I want to do when the time comes. Is I want to limit myself to one-handed shooting in a violent, dynamic encounter, and try to hold a light out. Based on my experience, when people try to do that, they spend more time trying to aim the light than aim the damn gun.
Yeah,